Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
We're not on the screen.
Oh, you're on
We've
the
got the
We
we've
are?
got the banner up, Katrina.
Yeah, we're not
the
on the screen,
disclaimer.
Katrina.
I don't even see a
They
banner.
can't hear us or anything.
Okay, let me pull it then. How's
Well,
that? Is that better?
Now we can see. Hey, everybody.
I cannot see nothing.
Well,
My
we see
banner is
you.
not showing nothing. Background.
Whatever
It's
Kandi
okay,
did
Katrina.
worked for my
You're
end.
up and you're running. You're good to go.
Okay, so I'm the one that's having problems. That's all that I can say because Spirit is a little wild. I'm hoping people can hear me. I'm told that there is my disclaimer. Anyone that watches and my forever friends, you do know that I blah, blah, blah it. Please, you must be 18 years or older to participate or have a guardian or family member that will allow you and participate with you. This is a live segment. We are not a professional in any way. Testimonials are what do they call that? Public. Just sorry, I'm having one of those days. But I want to let you know that everything that we do is in the honest state, but we have to let you know that it's entertainment purposes only. Talking to heaven is a lot better than that. And my board is not doing nothing. So I'm going to leave it all to you, Kandi. Our guest was not able to make it today. Thank you for joining us on 69, one of my favorites.
You sure it's not show number? Okay.
Show number 69. Today it's not the 21st. It's 68.
No. Yes, show number 68. Yeah.
I'm a week ahead. I have so much beautiful things happening. One of our forever friends, she is an author, and she is asked to write my life book. And it's not that I haven't been approached. Rody's been with me, and for the life of me, I just don't understand why anybody would want to read anything about me. But I'm going to try and answer the questions, and she's going to share. So it's a ghostwriter because I can't even speak English, let alone trying to put it into words that would have proper. Rody does it all the time, and I'd be like, just everybody knows what it is. So, meanwhile, if you join us, there is a link because my girls, the tribe. Kandi is back. She's still, and her wife are still having complications of COVID, of lingering. So please give out good energy that way. Our girl Valorie is on her beautiful. She keeps sending all the pictures. They're going down the West Coast. She's with her man, and he is a newly retired. This is something that they have been, we all hope to get there. Well, they're doing it. And they sent me pictures of the redwoods.
Beautiful.
It's one of, I got to go. Everybody knows I love trees, and to go to the biggest, most beautiful set, I'll make it one day. And she's doing well with the pups, her little baby puppies. You may see our Tiffany girl in chat, but she's got babies. I mean, 5 of them, and it's brand new of school. And I told her, family is first. We also will have our Karyn. Karyn also has a family member, her friend, that family. Please put some good vibes out to this woman. She is currently experiencing saying her goodbyes. I believe that she's in hospice. She has cancer, and it is she's come to terms. Her family's with her. It's the people that are around her. So I'd like to send some good vibes and hugs to the family because I know that this hurts them. And me, I just thought I would say because Rody wasn't feeling well today, so I want to say, Rod, thank you for joining us.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it.
We had some really crazy stuff going on, and not just EVPs, which are Rhodey's favorite, and I'm heading out to Hallettsville. I did say that. Nope.
You did say it correctly. Karyn
Okay.
said her friend died Friday morning, by the way. She in the chat room.
Oh,
Karyn, I believe I contacted you that day telling you that her family members were with her. So I am so sorry, but this woman is no pain. She was by herself, and her loved ones surrounded her. She had a beautiful short life. That's what I do need to share. But it's the people that are still here that I want to send love to because I know how it is. That's why you guys watch the show. It's that connection to the ones that you miss and want to say hello to, or I love you, or I heard you last night. I know some of us out here know and hear investigating. We do have one more spot, and I could take a second one if you got a friend, but we have a ghost hunt that we're doing. You know, after COVID, we used to do these a lot at the Hallettsville, at the Lavaca County Jail. Kandi did not get a chance to come with us, but I did bring the tribe that came last year for our gathering. We got information. We get tapping on the shoulder, I believe, had occurred. Walking down you could hear footsteps. There's always EVPs there. Rody loves getting her EVPs. So if you're interested, it's the 27th. Contact us. If you don't have a Facebook, I do have an email, and it's foreverfriendsbykatrina@gmail.com. And I don't know about the comments, but I do want to just, everything just went away. I don't know what happened. I wish you guys
could see you and hear you.
Okay. So is there any questions? Is there anything that you would like to share? I see Valerie is in.
There is a question in the chat room.
Yay.
I didn't see it start. And it's from Lori Ann. I think Branch, we know her. You know her. She's one of our regulars. Comes to the show and watches. And her question is, she would like to know how her dad is doing.
Girl, I want to just tell you, first of all, thank you so much, Lorianne, for always sharing. I want to let you know, in no shape, way, or form, in any of my forever friends, if we've ever talked, I apologize if I do not remember our conversation. But this man is, I would say, is in celebration because I saw him slapping his leg to music, kind of like country people with spoons, you know, and you're playing music with spoons.
Mhm.
I just saw him hitting his hand on his thigh, and I'm taking that as a country boy. I'm taking that as rejoice, things to celebrate. So I hope that makes some sense, Lorraine. So if you are looking, Lorianne, that is Lorianne, if you're waiting, or if there is something, I just see that you need to know that there's a celebration coming your way, and your dad is listening to the music. And it sounds country, but a little bit more upbeat, you know, not that telling the story type of country music. It's upbeat and bluegrass type of country music. There you go. That's I don't know if I'm right. with the sound, but that's the way I'm perceiving it. So I hope that she gets back to us to let us know how that is.
Hopefully she's in the
Absolutely.
chat room.
We've got a couple of folks in the backstage with us.
Yes.
We have Miss Maureen. So I'm going to go ahead and try to bring her up. Miss Maureen, can you see us?
Yeah,
Hello, Maureen. What can I do to help with you today?
we have lost a charger,
A
and
charger.
only David knows where it is.
Okay. Now, this, first of all,
I love it.
I am not a psychic, but I am going to ask David. And the gentleman that I have in front of me, he's wearing a t-shirt and blue jeans. And for some reason, I kind of feel like that's what he always wore. And the t-shirt is hanging out over
Yeah.
the belly. He has a little bit of, he's fluffy, and I'm a fluffy girl too.
Yeah.
And when you're stating this, it's very interesting. I am looking into a room.
Oh, her dad passed 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. She just put a message up. Her dad passed away 2 weeks ago, Lorianne. Oh, I'm sorry. You're with some.
Okay, I was in the middle of one row. That's okay, girlfriend.
That's okay.
Maureen,
Yes.
this room that I'm looking at is got like brown wood in it. It's like I'm looking at brown molding. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah.
And when I do, I feel like I have a corner. Okay, when I walk into this room, through the bedroom door, I feel like when I look straight ahead, there's a corner to the left that would have an opening where you could open up I'm perceiving a closet. Is this, or would that be a bathroom? But is there a closet to the left?
Yes.
And and this dark wood, if the door is closed, I think that you might see it up against the wall, because there's like this gap or something, and I feel like the door stays open. Does the door stay open?
Yes. Sort of.
Okay, I just feel like it's hidden on the bottom, and it's not going to be laying straight. It feels like it's laying up on a parallel
Right.
type of vision, and it doesn't look like a really long remote. I'm assuming that the thing that I'm looking at would have something to do with a TV or something. I just don't know, but it looks.
No.
Okay, is it a short remote?
No. No.
Okay, this
It
is
weighs about 2 pounds.
2-pound remote.
It's a charger, Katrina.
It's a charger.
Well,
It charges a 3-wheel bike.
okay, then 3-wheel base. I don't know what that means, but what I'm seeing is
Scooter. It's a scooter.
For a scooter.
Right.
By any chance, could there be a case or anything that would be, or would this charger have does it go into a plug?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's part of the power pack. When I'm not changing
no.
the shape that I have. So let's go a little bit. Go ahead, Ro.
Lorianne, this is her mother, Maureen. That's why I was trying to tell you. And she said, when it's something you said, she said, yes, that's the shelf and the chargers for the scooter. I'm sorry, but this is her
Thank
mother.
you, since it's helping that it goes correspond. I just feel like it's that bedroom, and in that corner. But what's extra is that I see this thing that can't be no more than 4 inches or 5 inches in tallness, and I don't know if that brings you to the charger for your scooter, but it's going to that direction of that closet.
It's a charger for the scooter. We can't find it 2 weeks ago.
He just said that. He just said that.
Have you went into the room, or can you currently go into that room
Chris, I need you to
here?
I'm losing you.
Is that me that's being lost?
I hear you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm losing you.
Maureen, is that room in the house you're at right now?
I'm losing you. You're
Okay. I just feel like you need to go into that room.
breaking up.
I didn't hear that. I know that there's a Kim Keel here that she is going to be banned.
Yeah, I'm blocking her right now.
Forgiving you.
Me too. And I delete her comment.
Okay.
I think it's very rude if somebody wants to be on another person's channel asking for
Oh,
money.
you're breaking up again.
Maureen, all I can do is send me a photo. I will try to do it on a private note. And I hope that you re-listen to this. I truly believe that it starts with that closet in that room, that bedroom.
Nope.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm breaking up, but everything sounds fine with everybody, and I don't have no circles.
No, I think that was on her end, Katrina.
Okay.
We've got Azalea has a question, and we've got Sandy in the backstage. So give me just a second. So here's Azalea. She says she lost her brother recently, and she would love to hear from him.
Would that happen to be your brother right there in that picture? Because I want to say that a face is very similar to that, but he's got a tattoo that I believe that everybody is talking about putting on. Or I feel like has something to do with tattoos, and I think that you guys are planning on something for him. But it looks like there's at least four people that may be interested in this design, and I think it's for your brother. And I want to let you know that when he talked to me, he had that, like he sucks on his lip or something, makes that sound before you get started to talk, and wants to let you know that he's okay. And I want to let you know that there is someone that you're worried about that has something connected, and he said that he's gotcha. So this goes a little bit further than that. I hope that makes some sense for you. Hello, Katrina. Hello, Chandra. There's
sorry, Katrina. Let me bring Sandy up for you.
But if any one of our mods can get into the Facebook chat, that same person's in there trolling, Valorie said, and I can't get into it. Sorry.
Okay, I pretty much left everybody out. That's okay. I'll have to do it. Hi, Sandy. How are you doing, girl?
I'm hanging in there. I miss you guys so much. 2 weeks is a long time.
It is, but it was so worth it.
I bet y'all enjoyed yourselves, huh?
I relaxed with my family, and that it felt good.
I think that's very important to do.
It's so important, and I know that you got a chance to do that too.
Yes, Kevin and I ran away and went to Fredericksburg.
I want to go there. I have a forever friend that in fact, she's the one that I put up that said that I told her that she was going to get a third house. And yes. I know that sounds ludicrous, especially in this market, but they got that third house, and now it's in Fredericksburg. And it's an R&B. So I got somewhere to go, but I'm just stating.
Yeah, we all need to go.
Never have, but I've never been there, but I hear it's
You'll
beautiful.
love it. You'll love it. It was so nice. It was
What
just,
can what can I help you with today?
well, there's some changes happening, and I was just wondering if they might have something to tell us. If not, it doesn't matter. To me, I think it's a good move anyway. So, not move, but it's changes with Kev's job and stuff.
I would definitely say that the things that you don't think are supposed to be in your path comes at the least expectancy. It was necessary, even though he was slowing down. You know that there's some things that there was there. So apparently it wasn't enough.
Yes. Yes.
So
Well, I believe that something amazing is going to come out of it eventually.
it always does.
And I think that's, and it given some time to rest.
I want to tell you that I do not see any changes in the home that I saw you in. And, my time frames are guesses. So
Yes.
I'm just going down because I know you. We've had several readings. You've been on our show and support us. And
Yes.
I definitely don't see any changes in that vision. So it's just a different path of getting there. You're doing everything right. You're taking care of, you're watching your blood pressure. I see your
You hear that?
numbers. Yes. So these are good things. And it's just a different route. That's all it is.
I think it'll be a good route, though. Here's Kev right here, but he's munching on some snack.
Oh,
You
good.
come over here.
Tell them to munch for me too. And I got me a glass
She
of
says
wine.
munch for him, too. He says he's hungry. We're going to go eat.
Well, I hope eat, flourish, and don't be scared. Just go forward with what's in front of you. Know that it is for a reason and that
Yes.
nothing is a bump. I'm not seeing bumps of where you are off track. Go
Yeah,
keep
I
going.
believe it's something good.
It
You
is.
know, it was a shock, but it was good. I think it was good.
You are so welcome, girl.
I love you guys, and go
Love you,
to
Sandy.
Fredericksburg. And I wish I could go with y'all to the haunted jail, but don't worry, we're gonna meet up soon.
I will actually. I don't know if you're closer to San Antonio, but I will be in San Antonio to the Black Swan Inn. There's a Pillow Fest going on. I will send the information.
Yeah,
and
send it all to me, and we'll meet up there.
September 17th to everybody, and it starts at 4 p.m. I'll be doing readings. They wouldn't let me do them for free. So I was going to give them for free because I just like the spread. So I'm just going to go probably for $15. And so come on in. And
Girl, go have fun. Yes, we will. We'll make that.
Come on in. It's a parafest, so it's going to be all kinds of goodie stuff out there. Not just me. This isn't about me. I'm just joining them. It's about the Black Swan Inn, and it is quite an interesting piece of property. Let's just put it that way. So
we could do that. It's not that far away, right, babe? San Antonio?
If not, it's absolutely a nice weekend that you guys can hit the boardwalk. But I'm just sharing, just to let you know. But I that is where I'll be publicly. So
sounds perfect. I love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye, Sandy.
Girl.
Love you guys. Bye.
Woo! We are doing good. We love us some Sandy.
Yes, ma'am. Mary Sample Ravoda, she says it's been 2 years since her husband passed. You've done 2 readings and such a thrill. She's still missing her husband and feel lost without him. How does she keep moving forward?
Oh, honey, I get this question all the time. Literally just yesterday. Oh, look at Leah. Look.
Leah.
I was on fire yesterday. Thank you very much, Leah. Leah had the same question, and I didn't know that she was in there. There is no set way, just like I told her. every child that's born, it's different. Raising them is different. And coping with a loved one is different. I don't believe in any way that there's a time frame. I don't feel like there's anything that has to do with you having to out of sight, out of mind. You need to go with what feels right for Mary or for Leah or for Karyn, Rody. I feel like that is something that needs to be uh, if you feel like talking to your loved one every single day, I can damn well promise you he or she is listening to you. They are not in any way going to not listen. And we all need a pick me up. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like any single time that you want to talk to a loved one, share with them, get angry with them, yell at them, they're listening to every single bit of it because it's about you. And this is your way of coping. And putting your hands out, because you in particularly, Mary, is a hugger. He just told me. So all you got to do is put your arms out and you get in that hug, baby girl. So I hope that you know that. Besides it being general for everyone, I hope that that was the cherry on your reading, because he said just put your hands out, babe.
Absolutely. There was a statement in the chat, and I think I forgot to star it. But the lady that was talking about that was asking you about where this charger was.
Yes.
Her daughter said, she said her daughter posted and said that's her mom, and you were right. So I don't know if that meant that they found the charger or that you were just right in your description of the room in the house, but it was just, either way, pretty cool.
Go into that direction. I have no idea what it looks like, but whatever it is, it's going to get there. It may even have something else to do with the plug. I don't know, or maybe it's plugged in. I just know that I saw that, and I've never been in their room. Their loved ones know, so I'm hoping it might even jar a memory or someone to see it. You know how many times I've went into a room and totally could not remember, and you're staring right at it, and then finally, oh yeah, that's what I came in there for. I call that the old age, but it's also, medicine. So.
And Lorianne was saying that you were the house and room, you were describing it.
Guys, I know I walk in with your loved one sharing the vision with me. I try my best to be as accurate and describe it. It's kind of weird because I'm there with them, and I'm looking straight ahead, but that's because your loved one shared it with me. So there's something for it. And that's why I want you to go to that room. And what I was trying to tell your mom was I was wondering if that room, but for some reason I feel it's in a different house. But I was wondering if you guys were in that house, that you could physically go to that room at that same time. That's what I was really hoping for. But meanwhile, I hope that this helps your family. It may even be, who knows, it might even be a little box with some saved money, because I was just told that your dad, her husband, would hide stuff. I hope that you recognize that. He would put things aside and hide it. So that might even have something to do with it too.
Oh, that lady.
We have another question. Mary wants to know, does she have any messages from her parents on the other side?
Mary, you are one firecracker, girl. I'm being told that you got your hand in a whole bunch of things, and that you are excited about it, and that I feel that you're finally getting on your road. And your dad, he shares with me that there's nothing that you can't do, and I feel like he was the one that gave you the lesson of just wipe your feet off and shake off the dirt and get your ass right back into the saddle kind of guy. And Mary, I feel like you had already fallen off that damn saddle and your butt is getting up in it, and they are very proud of you. And I hope that that makes some sense. Just know that you have a cheering section, and the way that I see, you deserve because I believe that you had yourself under a situation that I would call you as a survivor, Mary. And you go, girl power, girl power.
Okay.
Shanna wants to know, how is Uncle Dean?
Funny for some reason. How's Uncle Dean?
Uncle Dean is the life of the party, so he's always got his nose in things. I just want you to know that there isn't anything that Uncle Dean doesn't know that's happening, and it's very. He shares with me. I think that he might have had fatigue syndrome or something with his legs. I think that they would go out on him or something, being on him too long, because I could see them kind of buckle on him. Well, he has got no more pain, and those are good. So I hope that helps Shayna. And Shayna's that's my author. She's the one that's doing my book for me.
Oh, awesome. That's
Awesome.
wonderful.
Yeah. All right.
Very cool.
Yes.
Woohoo! We got
Okay. This is another question from Asalia. She says, any messages from her son? Did we already do that one?
I think
No.
that's
Did
the
I
one
repeat
that's
that?
that's forward for her that I was telling her, because I said that that was the guy about the tattoos.
Yes,
So
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
to that. Even though I think you were asking for a different person, I can only give you who spoke first. It's interesting that he also is no longer around. No wonder your son wanted to be the first person to speak with you.
Yeah. Chandra wants to know if what she did last night is it the right path.
What did she do?
Well, I know that she's cleaning a freaking house, and that's not actual, that's figuratively speaking. Yes. There you go, Chandra. And I know you're going to be like, I knew it. And Rody calls her Lucy girl, and look, she didn't even
Lucy.
know.
Yes. I want to know
All
what
right.
it was she did last night.
Tanisha says, I know I'm part of the tribe, but does my dad have any messages for me? I've been missing him lately.
Honey, he's been at the house. You've been asking him to come around. So Tiffany, the things that you've been hearing, the walking down the stairs, you haven't said nothing to us in the tribe thread, but I got a feeling you're gonna be like, oh my god, I heard that just a minute ago. Dad is definitely a presence in the area. It has a lot to do with you needing it, you yourself. And our Tiffany is got a heart of gold, girls. She will help anyone, and I'm talking anyone. All of us know they're people that she has never even talked to, seen, and she will reach out for them. And our girl's got 5 kids. 5. And I think 3 of them are 5 and under. So anybody that's a mother knows that on top of spreading herself with her family and helping out her sister, there is a change in your husband's career and the way that the money, you are in this whirlwind, and no wonder you're thinking about your dad, because he's there for you. So just be aware of that. And your little baby girl that is sitting there talking in the morning, she's talking with grandpa.
Ooh.
Wow.
I know that she's going to go and tell us. Yes, I do.
Hold on. Here we go.
I know what
Oh,
Chandra
I don't
did.
think it went. I tried to make it go, but it didn't go. I tried to do
Rody
the fire,
wasn't-
Katrina.
we're having some trouble with. I think it's StreamYard, and I pay a lot of
It
money
is.
for StreamYard.
2 people tried to come in the backstage. I saw one couldn't get in, and then someone in
Yeah.
the chat said they tried and they can't get in. So it
Yeah,
is something
Sandy-
StreamYard.
Guys,
This question, this late young lady was trying to get in. I actually saw her pop in, and she was there
Yeah.
for like 2 seconds, and it didn't connect.
Mhm.
She says, I'm wondering if there are any messages from a friend that passed right after high school.
okay, Sandy, it's very interesting because you are sharing someone that crossed over, that of course I'm going to assume young, but I don't think that it was a car crash, but I'm hearing the sound of metal when they make a collision. But I feel like it is on your end, Sandy, because I feel like your friend from high school has been helping you out. You've been on your road of your spirituality. I would say that you are an empath, that you connect with people's emotions. And with that, I think that you may have been or was in something that had to do with a collision. I just it just sounds like metal, and of course you're here. So if you wondered how you got out of there or how it happened, I'm hoping that this is a message of you having a guardian angel that helped you out of that. It just, and it could have been something else that didn't, wasn't a car. It's just that I feel like it had something to do with metal and crashing sound. And that's why I'm choosing a car. And I see the color blue too, Sandy. Blue to me is either what you're around right now, because that does happen, either a favorite color, or it indicates the months of the year. And blue is September, because I'm seeing like a dark blue. So that is a September, but also March and December are blues. So I always like to cover my bases. I hope that helps. And I think you got a little girl too. So there you go. Oh, a dude.
Yes, Steve-O says, can you tell me about my Archangel Paul and what his purpose is?
Ooh.
I'm not sure if I'm speaking with Archangel. They don't really talk to me very much, but I do have a person that is speaking up for me that is that surrounds you. And Steve-O, I don't have no photos whatsoever, but this man is kind of honest to goodness, he looks a little bit like Alfred Hitchcock guy when you first but not as heavy, but reminds me of Alfred Hitchcock, lighter on the hair, and around your face, pouty. And I feel like this is like a grandfather on your, this is interesting, your mom's dad's side. So I don't know if there's a blended family here that you're wondering about, but your purpose, Steve-O, is I'm also finding a very passionate fella. I feel like you are in tune with your feelings. You know how too many guys are that macho. I'm in no way am I stating that you're not. I'm just stating that you are in tune with your emotions, and I feel like you have healing purposes by communicating your story. So Steve-O, with this gentleman stepping in and me knowing nothing about you, I feel like your life has had some, and we all have ups and downs, but I feel like yours could have a specific target. Like for Rody is a recovering alcoholic, or she says you'll always be an alcoholic. I didn't know that. Yeah. Once you're one, you always are one. But she has been clean and sober And somehow I kind of feel like you fall somewhere in that category, like something that you might have overcame that others have trouble of overcoming, and you can help them that way. I hope that helps, Steve-O.
Wow.
That was a deep question right there. That was
Yeah,
a
it was.
deep, Katrina. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear the answer.
Yeah, maybe he'll say something in the chat for us.
Yeah. Acelia said she lost 2 brothers and a son. Her first brother used to talk with a lisp, and her living nephew does tattoos and also talks with a lisp. So you were spot on those, Katrina. Shannon.
And the key part is that you are not alone. Coexistence, baby.
Shannon says, if you have time, does Shannon have any messages for her?
If you have time, does Shannon have any messages? First of all, when you're saying Shannon, I feel like that's a relation to you. If you can confirm that the Shannon is a relation, because for some reason I feel like she's younger than you. So it's either that there's a sister or a daughter. I feel like she's younger than you. And I think that this particular person that you're speaking, she wants to let you know that it is imperative to slow down and be aware with your body. And when I say that, Shayna, I feel like it has to do with your gut, the enzymes and all the things that are supposed to keep things nice and smooth. I think that that's important for you to do, and I think that will help minimize some of those gastrostral. I hope that's saying that right. Gastrostral. I think that has to do with like feeling upset stomach.
Gastrointestinal.
Yeah, that I think that you experience those. So just keep that up.
Sandy says, thank you, Katrina. I was rear-ended years ago at a stoplight by a drunk driver driving a blue truck. Oh, wow.
Ooh, where's the fire thing, man?
I tried to make it go a minute ago, and it wouldn't go for me.
It's because we are having, but you know what? The biggest message here is, Sandy, that when you are thinking that no one else is paying attention, look at how she was there for you. I think that is so super duper important. And here I am. Let me see. I got it.
I'm glad it works for you. That's awesome.
Awesome, man.
Oh, it worked for you guys because it didn't show on me.
It went.
Oh,
it went.
yay. Oh, Evo, you understand?
Yeah, he said, thank you. That helps. That's wonderful.
Good. You're my forever friend. I love the male ones. I love all of my forever friends, but the guys they give me the hardest trouble too. You want to you want to believe. You want to, because spirit's there, man. It's emotion. And I think that unfortunately, being raised in our society, our males have been either chuck it up, there's no reason to cry, or you're not bleeding, man up. That always hurt me when I would hear that. I did not raise my boys that way. Has nothing to do with them being strong, because believe me, I got some strong young men. One of them is on the border, just like Kandi. We know Kandi is a strong girl. She's been trained in our services to be that way. That, trust me, there's no softness in our soldiers. Emotions have nothing to do with male or female, and I think that they need to be let out. And I think that has something to do with some males are a little hesitant, but we've had some great ones on our show, boy. I know, I love them. They're always memorable to me.
I like what you said. Emotions don't know a gender is basically what you said.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's a profound statement. Yeah,
it's very true.
It's very true. That's what I try to teach, and I just think that it's so important. I think it's important. Emotion is being human.
Society doesn't allow it, a lot of society, and that's sad, The man's got it. Yeah, that's right. Society.
This is like we got to change that. So,
Yeah.
But yes, I think we're doing fantastic. Do we have any others?
We have we have a question, and I know
Wait.
you've already said once in the show that you're not a psychic.
Yes.
I get this up.
Yes.
Lucy.
Yes.
Okay, that was easy. Yes.
It was a
yes.
codependent, not good. I hope that she
Oh.
understands that, Chandra.
Okay. Tenacious says Jay would like to know if her grandma Joy is with her.
Baby, your grandma is always with you. And it's very interesting because I feel we all know that Jay has where she can't walk. She walks, but not in the sense that on her feet. But grandma is always touching her right toe. And I feel like that might be underneath. I'm not quite sure which one, but I do know that we have where they're folded. And I want to let you know that if she's feeling it, because that is your grandmother that's doing that little tickle, 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 and it's on the right toe, and it feels like it's the underpad, and it feels like it's sticking up. So I hope that tells you, and that's so precise because it's all the time. And I think you get that tingle all the time. Girl, you're not by yourself. Nobody is.
Nobody.
And
Chandra says that's exactly what she told her daughter also. Was to do that was a good move for her. Lorianne was trying to get a reading also tonight, I believe, if memory serves me correctly, and couldn't get in. Lorianne wants to know if her dad has a message for her and wants to know how he's doing.
Okay. Lorianne, you are a very uptight young lady. This is coming from your dad. I'm not judging you in any way because I find that you get things done. I understand that there's a borderline of manic and hey, I got stuff that needs to be done and get out of my way. That's just how so I want to let you know that you're teeter-tottering on that, he's stating. So I think that your life is just a little bit frantic, and to me and you got to take it from your dad. Your dad is sharing with me that I don't feel like the heart took excitement very well, so I think he had some troubles with his heart, and I'm not saying you got troubles with your heart, Lorianne. What I am stating is that I feel like if you don't slow down, you could do damage to with anxiety attacks and stuff like that. I think you get panic attacks. I think I saw a panic attack.
Tenacious T says that is her favorite foot. She said that she feels it all the time, and the pad of her foot does point upwards.
I love heaven is real.
I love when we get confirmation back so quickly. That's wonderful.
They coexist,
Thank
baby.
you.
They coexist. They watching what you're doing. Yep.
Trina would like to know if Spirit has message for her.
Trina, I believe that you are coming into your spiritual self. One of the things that I would like to say is to always close your door. And when I say that is that I feel like you're doing meditation. I feel like you're working on your chakras, working on your balance. And anybody that's out there that does such, I always talk about making sure you close your door. When I say that is because once you open up, I don't feel like you see, Trina, that is, and when if you can't see the spirit in front of you, then that means that you could be catfished. You could be misled. And I'm talking about everybody, not just Trina. I'm talking anyone. So I would state that you need to close the door and relax a little. Okay, you're going on the right way. I'm seeing you putting your energy in line. I'm very proud of you because we all are energy and in tune beings. We're part of this world and all of us can get there. You would have asked Rody 7 years ago, she would have said, no way.
That's exactly right. 100%.
But she's there.
Yes.
So you are on that too. You got it. So just close the door, okay? I just feel like that's just a little too much. Just close the door.
Mickey says she has just one question. Will the back spasms ever get better? A part of me know there's something wrong, but doctors are not listening and they're no longer just spasm, but I get physically sick now and it takes days to recover because my whole body hurts after they happen. Seeing if family that's passed has any advice.
I do. In particular, I have a gentleman, and I feel like this has something to do with raising you. And that doesn't, and I make this clear because I've had this where people say, oh, that's not my dad, that was my stepdad. Or what I want to let you know that this particular person, I feel like had a part in your life of raising you or giving you words of wisdom. So that would be dad, stepdad, could even be an uncle or your grandfather. But the one that I'm seeing, it's very interesting because I'm hearing Elvis Presley music in the background. I feel like the guy has sideburns. I'm not saying he's Elvis, but I'm saying that I feel like he likes that genre and a bad boy type of guy in his youth. You know, like West Side Story kind of thing. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that motorcycle leather jacket that I never watched West Side
James
Story.
Dean.
There you go. I get that kind of vibe from this man, and he just. What was the question again? Because I got lost. I got lost.
Her question was
Who's watching?
Will her back spasms ever stop?
Okay, the man that's doing, and I feel like I'm looking at nerves because when I'm looking at what he's sharing, and that's why I always like to let you know who's helping me. And I think that he also had trouble with his back because he shares with me that he fell and that there was back damage. So this gentleman, this man that I believe is your grandfather, I feel like he had the same problems. But when I look at your back, Mickey, oh, it's her poppy. Okay, good. I would think that that's grandpa, right? Okay. I'm seeing spider webs. And where I'm looking at happens to be if we were to go to the center of your back and go down 2 inches, that's where I believe that begins the area of concern. And I'm not quite sure how you can see if it's nerves or not, because I'm seeing these spider like lightning. You know, when lightning strikes and it just goes out in different places. So I don't think that it pinpoints in one place, but definitely feel like we went to the center of your back and then went down 2 inches from there. That's where I believe, because that's what he's got his hands on. And the answer to your question is, unfortunately, I do not believe that you will be able in any way to be free of this. I wish I could tell you that you would be. I don't. And I would find I'm going to tell you, I think cannabis would be a wonderful relaxation on your body. I feel like there's nerves that need to be regenerated or worked on, but somehow I think the damage is irreversible. And I think that it's maintaining the pain now. And I'm so sorry. and I think he had chronic one too. So I hope you'll be able to confirm that he did have a fall. He did have trouble with his back. His was had something to do with the vertebrae, but no wonder he's the one that's stepping in to help you with yours.
We have one more question, Katrina.
Tiny.
Are you able to tell me any messages from my guardian archangel Dokiel? Guides and ancestors may have for me. Are there any messages?
Okay. Once again, I have not had an archangel speak with me. However, I do believe your ancestor would be stepping in. This would be a female. And when I see her, I feel like she's a healer. It's very interesting because I feel like you have been stepping back into past life regression communication. I feel like you've been asking where you've been and how many times you've been here. And this is a woman that has been, I would call your guide, a family member for a while. And you know, those familiarities that you feel like you've been there before or you've done something. I think that you get a lot of deja vus. And this is to confirm where you came from, the right direction that you're in, and that it's in your blood. Hope that answers all the questions you were looking.
Lorianne just came back and said, you're on fire. 100% right, Katrina. Got my heart tested. Wanted my dad to tell me I was right. There is an afterlife.
Yeah. All right. Hey,
You know why? Because your loved ones are on fire. Please know I take no credit in any of this. It's because I stepped up to talk to you.
yeah.
You're welcome. You're my forever friend.
Man,
There you
this
go.
hour went by quick, huh?
It did. And I want to thank everybody that came in. I thank you. I love each and every one of you. I hope that you will let us know what part of the country you were listening from. I want to see it get around. Even if it's outside, what part of the globe are you from? I want to make forever friends, which we have all over this beautiful planet because spirit is real. I call it heaven, guys, because your loved ones aren't in the pain that they had before. They're doing the things that they love to do, and they're still spending time with the ones that they love. That's heaven to me. So I hope that this helps. If you're interested in your own special communication with the people that you miss, you can contact me at Forever Friends by Katrina at gmail.com or Katrina Spiritual Medium on platforms of Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I also got a TikTok. I can't believe it. I do get some videos over there. But my thing is, and if you're in the area of Houston, I can come to your house if you want a private or with some of your friends. I am open for that. So please let me know. And I hope that everyone connects, listens, become aware, and remember to close your door when you're done. That's my thing. So, Kandi and my whole tribe, you guys are wonderful. Rody, thank you. I hope you're feeling a little better. Please join us next Sunday.
7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Michelle, you be brave and ask your question next Sunday, honey.
I hope
Absolutely.
so.
Yes.
And I do. Yes. What?
I wanted to toss out because we were talking about some kind of some cleansing and that kind of stuff, and maybe you could go over really quickly how you can cleanse crystals in case someone needs to recharge something.
All right. First of all, anything that has to do with your religion, stick with your religion. I believe that it just stays that way. You feel like it. That's why it would never go on anybody's archangel or direction. You stick with your faith. I particularly love Himalaya salts. It's a purity. It removes things out of the air. I love having them around the house, but I like putting my stones in there. I also like bathing my stones in the full moon. Direct sun is not good for most of your stones, but I just feel like there's just this special energy that comes and illuminates from our moon. In particular, our full moons are best.
Yep.
They really are. So just gather all of them, put them in the moonlight. You can always cleanse them with Palo Santos. I always say it wrong. I'm pretty sure I did, but it's a stick. Piece of wood.
You said it right.
I did say it. Okay, good. Anything that feels comfortable, and all you have to do is chant. It's all about good energy. That's what you're putting into it. And we're going to talk about putting energy into things around you. Rody and I have learned some things this weekend, and I do want to share that. It's about intention. It's all about your energy. So you can say a prayer, you can say whatever you want that feels good. It's all about making that stone know that you're adding and not fighting it, kind of thing. And you guys are working in harmony together, becoming friends.
Yeah.
And after wearing it, in particular, Kandi's got hot. And I was telling her, I said, that means that it's working because it's drawing all of that negativity out of there. So I told her that she needs to take it off after tonight and charge it for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I was not surprised when she said that because she's been sick. And then she said that she forgets to take it off to cleanse it when she does the rest of the stones. So no wonder it was on fire. Yeah. So everyone out there, just remember, there's no such thing as wrong. If it feels good, that's all you need to do. It's all intentions, all energy. And I want to say thank you so much for joining us. And join us next week. I'm hoping that we might have our guest. She lives in a absolute haunted house. I was getting ready to ask her a lot of questions, but I love you guys. And we're going to go with our show closing. And remember to please like and subscribe. Can't do it without your family. Love you.
Love you guys. See y'all next week.
All right, guys. See you later.